What's going on, guys? I am back. Yes, finally I'm back. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading a little bit. I've lost complete track of time, and for some reason I thought it was not a week hadn't even passed, and more than a week has passed. So sorry I didn't bring McCree's Overwatch guide, but I'm getting it done right now, so let's see McCree now. Without a doubt, McCree is my favourite character in Overwatch. I've got the most time with him. I think I've got more than twice the amount of time, more than double the amount of time on my second played character, which I think is Tracer. I've spent like 15 hours playing as McCree and only 6 as Tracer. McCree is my favourite. But what makes McCree so good? So let's go through his weapon first. His weapon is called the Peacekeeper. Yes, his revolver's called the Peacekeeper. Finally, Blizzard get the Peacekeeper done correctly. Unlike Treyarch fucked up and supply drops. So what is great about McCree's pistol? Well, it's a single shot pistol, and it's mainly meant for close range. That's the thing about McCree. He's not a long range character. He is an up close and personal character. He can do a little bit more damage up long range compared to some of the other up close heroes like Reaper or Tracer. But compared to someone like Soldier, he does literally nothing. What else does he have? His pistol, his single shot does 70 damage, which was the same damage as his Thunder Hammer damage. If you don't know what Thunder Hammer is, basically he shoots all the bullets he has in his. That was Thunder Hammer. He shoots the rest of his bullets that are in the. I don't know what it is, the chamber. Let's just call it a chamber that he has. I don't really want to say revolver because that's not the proper thing for it. Just don't call it a chamber. And basically it shoots them really quick. And that's for when you're in a panic stage. That's basically when you're in a panic stage. He also has a flashbang and combat roll. Now this is the thing about McCree. The idea of McCree was you flashbang, Thunder Hammer, combat roll backwards, and then Thunder Hammer him again. And that would finish off an enemy. It doesn't really finish off tanks right now, because like I said, the Thunder Hammer damage got nerfed like ages ago. But still, despite that, McCree is still a legend. He's still one of my favourites. He's just perfect. He's perfect, basically. Look at all these people there. And his ult is, I usually call it High Noon for some reason, but the actual name for his ult is called Deadeye. And the reason why I call it High Noon a lot is because, like I said, his line is, "It's high noon." That's what he says when he uses his ult. I just love calling it High Noon. I've called it that too many times in order to, yeah. And also McCree is a pretty accurate player. You have to be really accurate as McCree. Like me, I'm not really too accurate, but I'm a little bit accurate. A tiny bit. And so let me talk about Deadeye again. I went completely off track there. Deadeye basically, he can lock onto targets that he sees, and then he shoots them with one bullet, and then they're basically dead. Yeah. Which, to be honest, isn't really the best ult. It's my favourite ult, but statistically I wouldn't say it's the best. Because depending on how much health the player has, you have to lock on for a lot longer time. So for example, locking on someone like Genji or Reaper will take a lot less time than someone who's a Diva or a Winston, someone with a lot of health. And Deadeye it's one of those lucky ults. You have to activate it just right. And I think at the end of this game, I actually get a five-man Deadeye. I don't know if it's this one or the next one, but it's one of these. So who's he strong against? Right, so I've got a list of people he's strong against. Right, so at the start, McCree was a tank melter. He was the one who went out and melted the health of all the tanks, basically. But they thought they melted him a bit too much, so they kind of nerfed him. And so, but still, he does do well against some tanks. Like, for example, two people I think strong against are Reinhardt and Winston. And basically, Reinhardt and Winston. Here's the 5-man Deadeye. I love that spot. That spot is like the best freaking high noon spot ever. If you need a spot on Dorado to high noon, that is easily the best spot. So yeah, Reinhardt and Winston, because the thing is, maybe not more lines of Winston, but Reinhardt, if you keep dodging his like hammer, and if you dodge his fire strike and charge, he's not really going to do much to you. He won't really survive. But that Reaper trying to escape, he won't do enough damage to you to actually get out of there. Winston, he can actually do a little bit of damage to you, but Winston, if you keep dodging his Tesla gun, you'll be okay. You won't really have a problem with him. Two other ones I have are Soldier 76 and Tracer. Now, Tracer isn't really an easy one. Basically, with Tracer, she's quick, so you're not. So this is where you're going to need your flashbang. You flashbang a Tracer, you're fucking dead. So yeah, the Winston was there, but I just got tag teamed. I probably would have ran away if I had the chance. Tracer, yeah, like I nearly went off track there. Tracer, yeah, you flashbang her. If she doesn't recall, just Thunder Hammer her and she's dead. If you get at least 3 shots on Tracer, because your flashbang actually does do 25 damage. So the Tracer has 150 damage or health, she'll only have 125, and since Thunder Hammer does 43 at close range, in the chat, that isn't even including the headshots, by the way. So you Thunder Hammer Tracer, she's dead. Soldier 76 doesn't really do enough damage to actually kill you as much. Like I said, you flashbang him, you Thunder Hammer him, he's dead. There's nothing else. Widowmaker is also a weakness at close range. If it's close range, she is much of a weakness. But if it's long range, then Widowmaker's probably going to screw you over. Because like Widowmaker's machine gun doesn't really do enough damage up close to get McCree down. If she starts duping him, then she probably will. But if you're really smart McCree, you'll be able to take him down up close. And the final one is kind of a neutral one, which is Torbjorn. Torbjorn, if you flashbang him, he's dead. But at the same time, if he's behind, that's only if he's like on his own. If he's behind his turret, don't even bother. Because that Torbjorn is going to stay behind that turret, and that turret will protect him. So, who is he weak against? Some of the tanks he's actually weak against, which main tanks are D.Va, Roadhog, and Zarya. Zarya, because if you accidentally use your high noon, and if Zarya times it just right, she can actually put up her shields and get all of that damage from your freaking Deadeye. And I think it goes up to 100 straight away. I'm pretty sure it goes up to 100 straight away for a high noon. Roadhog, obviously what you can do, he can hook you and pull you up to him and he'll freaking wreck you. And D.Va has 650 health all in total. And you have hardly any health, she will kill you. And she has a defense matrix as well. So basically, you can Thunder Hammer her, but she'll pull up a defense matrix, and she'll wreck you. Diva is just one of McCree's biggest counters. And that's also another thing with the High Noon. She can counter the High Noon with a defense matrix as well. That's how freaking mental Diva is. So let's look at other weaknesses. Mei is a weakness because obviously, like I said, with McCree, he's close range. Mei will freeze his ass, and he's done. Genji can deflect his flashbang and also deflect his High Noon back at him. And Reaper has a little bit more health than McCree and probably a tiny bit more damage. So Reaper will just wreck him. And so that is the McCree video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like button down below. And make sure you subscribe if you're new. I'll probably get Pharah's and possibly Reaper's done by the end of the week. This time, I'm definitely promising Pharah's. Not sure about McCree's though. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.